She then proceeded to prove all of those things right by balling up her fist and saying, "You're so effing lucky. You're so effing lucky."
Watch out for the big girls. Watch out for the big girls. Now the dancers are coming out in abundance. We got another dancer who used to be under the employ of Miss Lizzo, who is now talking about an altercation that she got into with Lizzo, where Lizzo almost cold cocked her. Let's watch the clip.
And overnight, the third plaintiff, Noelle Rodriguez, who was hired as a dancer for Lizzo's Juice video in 2018, telling ABC News the singer became aggressive after she resigned from her position this spring.
I told her why. I was like, I feel unsafe. I feel disrespected. And I have never experienced such treatment in the 7 years that I've been doing this. And she then proceeded to prove all of those things right by balling up her fist and saying, "You're so effing lucky. You're so effing lucky," basically alluding to hitting me, that she's not going to hit me, as she's inching towards me. And then one of our fellow dance mates and her best friend comes and pulls her back from assaulting me.
Lizzo's persona is one thing, but that after listening to these three brave ladies, that the reality is different.
All right. Now let me show y'all the ladies once again. These are the three women who are coming out and suing Lizzo for all of these allegations, all right? So we just heard from the girl on the end, and we heard from this girl in the middle earlier. I think it was today or yesterday. I posted that video. Y'all know I've been all over this story. And once again, if you haven't seen all the details involved in the lawsuit, I put out that video as well. Y'all need to watch that on the channel. But, you know, I've been looking at this picture of these girls, all right? And I was just thinking, like, is one of them gonna crack? You know, is somebody gonna back out of the lawsuit, right? I feel like one of them might. And I feel like it might be the girl we just heard from, because she looks like she's the most timid. Because I feel like after we heard the response from Lizzo earlier, where she was saying, you know, the accusations were egregious and everything is false, I thought to myself, I just wonder how far these girls are willing to go with this. Obviously, far enough, they got a lawyer, but they're going to have to deal with a lot of scrutiny up until this goes to court. And they're going to have to deal with Lizzo's fans who support her as well. And just like the story she just told, right? Okay, Lizzo didn't do anything to you. She didn't threaten you. She didn't say, "I'm going to beat your butt" or anything like that. You said she just balled up her fist and somebody got between y'all. Y'all let me know, is that illegal? You know what I mean? I keep saying the most egregious part of this whole lawsuit, and the thing that Lizzo is really going to have an issue with, is that Amsterdam performance with the bananas and the nude dancers. That's the only thing I'm hearing about Lizzo where I'm like, okay, this is going to be really bad. And I know a lot of people are focused on the weight shaming and, you know, Lizzo, how is she weight shaming somebody? She should be ashamed of herself, especially with her image and who she is portrayed to be. But still, all of those things are not illegal. And I think a lot of that can come down to what your point of view is or your opinion. You can say, oh, I felt like from this comment, she was weight shaming me. Oh, I felt like from this comment, she was being too intense or too serious. And Lizzo admitted to that in her response as well. She was like, hey, I'm trying to put on a show. It's my art. You know, I do have high standards. And like I told y'all, in this performance world, I mean, somebody in the comments, if you are in the Broadway world or you're in the stage world, performing world, you know it's a lot of pressure put on these performers, dancers, actors, whoever. If you do a play, a show, it's a lot of pressure to look good, to have some type of enthusiasm or passion, or to be, you know, really focused on the project. And if people feel like you're not doing that, if people think you aren't committed to the role or the show, they fire you, or they might act nasty with you until, you know, they get you out of there. And I feel like a lot of people in the performing world, the stage world have similar complaints, but was it sufficient enough to get lawyers involved and the courts involved? I don't know. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm looking at a lot of this with a grain of salt. But that banana story in Amsterdam, that's where I really feel like Lizzo is gonna have to pay. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I think I said enough. What do y'all think about her story? Do you feel like it was, crazy? And I think this is all my black people out there. You hear that story. Okay, she balled up her fists. It's almost, I don't know. Is that something where it's like it's bad on black people? Are we too used to violence? I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.